Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm KR Moore, and today we're gonna mix and master a song. So this song is by an artist that I've been working with. Goes by KIARA Taylor, and this song is gonna be off of her EP, Rhythmancy. The song is called You Stay. It was produced by myself, it was written by her, and recorded by me, and is going to be mixed and mastered by me. Now, this is a song that I produced, and since it is a song I produced, that means I already have all the stems, and the next step I need to do from here is to just import those stems into this session. And since everything was done in the same software, which is Studio One, I'm just gonna go ahead to import song data, and I'm gonna import all the stems into my session. So here's my session with the stems. I love doing it this way as well, just because once everything comes in, it will already be organized with all my drums, my percussion sections, my bass instruments, my melodical instruments. Everything will already be the way it should be laid out and organized. So I'm gonna import that now into my session. Perfect. So there we go. These are all the stems pulled in, same bus routing, everything that I like to use, already done. All I have to do now is just move these stems where I want them to be in the session, which is going to be at the top. Let's drop this music file in there as well. So let's hit play and see what happens.
Like you don't want me anymore. It's just that you are being cold, but I don't wanna close the door. Oh boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me, you stay.
Sounding great. You could obviously hear it's distorted because it's not mixed. The levels are all over the place. Let's start off looking at my drums. See how those sound. And I like to start my kicks off somewhere around -10. So if you focus on the meters over here, you'll see it hit around -10 once I pull my kick down. It's good enough. I don't want to obsess over it. I just want to get it in the ballpark, and then I'll build around that. Let's pull all these others down. Just bringing the snaps here. This is my second kick. Sounds good. That's more or less all the drums. Nothing too crazy, but it just works for the song. So now I'm going to bring in my bass. See how that sounds. It is super loud, so let's bring that down a bit. Oh, let's mute the background vocals. Let's hear the other bass. Let's hear the Reese bass. Sounding pretty good. Nice. Let's bring in my keys. Nice vocal chops. I like that balance, so we're gonna run with that. At this point, really, this is a very straightforward mix and master. So at this point, I could really just start doing my vocal processing one time. So I'm gonna bring in my leads. Let's mute the doubles for now. Start with the leads. First thing first, what I'm gonna do is just a little bit of RVox, just to bring things together a bit.
It's like you don't want me anymore. It's just that you are being cold, but I don't wanna close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know.
See, right off the bat, you could hear the change in dynamics once we got to the second track. So let's copy that RVox over.
You are being cold, but I don't wanna close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me, you stay.
Very nice. Right now the vocals are really harsh because there's no processing whatsoever happening. First thing I want to do is clean up a bit and roll off a little bit of bottom end.
You are being cold and close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me, you stay with me. Let's fight for this, this love I can't miss. You stay with me, you stay with me.
So I like to roll off until I hear the vocals start to thin out, and then I just gently pull it back until I hear it starts getting full again. So around run 130 is kind of where I ended up. I like how that sounds. I'm gonna go ahead and cut a little bit of 2K, 3K-ish area just to kind of work on some of this harshness.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me, you stay.
Sounding good already. Next, pull some plugins from my vocal chains. Let's go with the SSL next. Do a little bit of compression here as well, and a little bit of EQing.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me, you stay with me. Let's fight for this.
Nice. Let's pull in the LA two-way.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me, you stay with me. Let's fight for this love I can't miss. You stay with me, you stay with me. Ooh, yeah. Close the door.
Beautiful. Next, I want to pull in a de-esser so I can take care of that sibilance. And I'm using the RDSer from Waves Audio. One of my go-to plugins. Does this job really well, and I love it.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me. Let's fight for bliss. This love I can't miss. You stay with me. You stay with me. Ooh, yeah.
Next thing I'm gonna use is I want an instance of TDR Nova. It's a dynamic EQ, and I want to throw on this little preset that I made just to kind of help de-harsh the vocals as well. It's literally just hitting the 2K-ish area and pulling it back when it gets offensive.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me.
I'm also, while I'm at it, just gonna throw a reso directly on here just to pinpoint a couple more frequencies that I want to really dial in.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me.
So I know this is giving me a bunch of different targets. I'll go ahead and engage them and then listen and see which ones I want, which ones I don't.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me. Let's fight for bliss. This love I can't miss. You stay with me. You stay with me. Ooh, yeah.
Definitely don't want these ones engaged. So I'll take those ones out. Let's focus around the 2K, 3K area.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. This
We'll add one there. Add one there. Definitely want those ones out of the way.
close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave.
I want to add another instance of a de-esser on here just to make sure that we have all that sibilance under control.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't. Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me.
Just want to balance things out a bit more. Just using a limiter. I don't always need to. In a lot of instances, just throwing a limiter on the vocal bus really helps.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me.
I just want to add a bit more body. So I'm going to throw on another EQ and just try to push a bit more body weight into the vocals.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me. Let's fight for bliss. This love I can't miss. You stay with me. You stay with me. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you stay, you stay, you stay, you stay, you stay. Why are you being so distant?
That sounds good. That feels good. It sounds good. Vocals sound a lot richer without all the harshness and harsh frequencies in it. Okay, so now let's bring in the doubles and see how they're sitting as well. And since we're going through the same bus, a trick that I like to do is create another bus called doubles, route that through my vocal bus, However, what I do is I'll roll off a bit more of the bottom end, so that way the doubles aren't affecting the compressor as much. I just want the part of the double that you hear when they come in to support the vocals. They don't need to be as bright. You just need to know when they come in so you know that they're present.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me. Let's fight for bliss. This love I can't miss. You stay with me. You stay with me. Ooh, yeah.
Nice. Keep them tucked a little bit. I think the lead vocals overall could come down a bit.
Close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave.
Sounding amazing so far. All right, so that's basically the vocal processing. It's pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and add a splash of delay here. I don't know which one I'm gonna use yet. I'll probably just use a stock delay, and I'm gonna drag that to the send section on my vocal bus. That will create a bus for me for my delay. I'm gonna go ahead and color code that in orange. I like my effects to be color coded in orange. Also make sure my compressor is sidechain in my reverb. And I'm gonna do the same now for my delay. Okay, so let's dial in how much delay I want. Let's try it in quarter.
Oh, your feelings are so taboo.
That sounds good already. Let's dial it back, way back.
Oh, your feelings aren't so taboo. They don't never make you.
Let's give this feedback of 40.
Oh, your feelings aren't so taboo. They don't never make you. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me.
Nice. All right, let's bring in some processing on our background vocals. Let's add this F6. Okay, let's hear the backgrounds.
Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me.
Nice, beautiful. All right, first thing I want all my reverb and my delay buses the same way on this. Maybe I'll add a little more reverb on the backgrounds.
Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me. Yeah. Let's fight for this love I can't miss. You stay with me. You stay with me. Ooh, yeah.
Let's pull this compression way back.
Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay.
Still on the de-esser. And let's take that limiter as well. I think that should do it.
Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. And I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me. Yeah. Let's fight for this love I can't miss. You stay with me.
One more thing I want to throw on here is I want these vocals, these background vocals to be nice and fat. And I normally just use a doubler effect to do that. Just to kind of really fatten things up a bit on my layers. So I'm going to go ahead and drag in a preset that I had for my doubler. Okay, so now I'm gonna route this bus to my doubler, and I'm gonna turn this doubler up and blend the vocals in with the doubler effect.
You stay. This love I can't miss.
And I'm just gonna add a gate, simple gate, to clean up those background vocals a bit.
Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me, you stay with me. Yeah. Let's fight for you stay.
Beautiful. Right here on the bridge, she does something that I really want to make stand out a bit more with some delay. I'm going to grab my delay preset here, throw it onto a new track, and I'm going to go ahead and make a splice right where I want the delay to happen.
And you know that it's true, although love is not enough.
Just how she hits that love right there. I want to put that on a delay. Nice. Let's see if we can put that to a half note, and let's filter it down a bit so it stays out of the way, and we can turn the volume down a bit as well as the feedback. Let's throw this ending part of her riff on there as well. Nice. Let's spread everything out a bit with some stereo imaging. First though, I want to roll off some of these low frequencies out of the sides. I'm going to do that with a mid-side EQ. Sounds good. Still on an exciter. I like the one from Ozone. I'm still on Ozone 9. Don't come for me. If it's working, I tend to not want to change it until I absolutely have to. So I'm going to throw on an exciter and push some excitement in the sides, and that will help me spread things out a bit. So let's do that. Sounds amazing already. You know what? I'm going to add just a little bit of tuning on her vocals just to keep things in line. She really doesn't need it, but just for the sake of, I'm going to go ahead and throw some on there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and throw on this Auto-Tune Pro, and key is G minor. Throw that on here, bring up my flex tune. I know already where I want that to be. So let's hear this.
Why are you being so distant? You say it's not my fault, I know, but your eyes say something's wrong. What can I do? I really want to help you. Your feelings are so taboo. They don't ever make you. Ooh, boy, you know
I'm not going to put any on the background vocals. I love how they sound naturally together. She did an amazing job tracking those background vocals, and I love how they sound on their own. So I'm going to leave the backgrounds all natural. As for the auto-tune, you can't really even tell that it's on the leads. So that's great. Yeah, I think basically for the most part, that's the mix. At this point, I'll probably just jump right into mastering. So let's do that. And I would like to actually start with some mix bus processing. Now, before I do mastering, I like to do some mix bus processing. So let's jump into that.
Why are you being so distant? You say it's not my fault, I know, but your eyes say something's wrong. What can I do? I really want to help you. Your feelings aren't so taboo. They don't ever make you. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me. Yeah. Let's fight for this love I can't miss. You stay with me. You stay with me. Ooh, yeah.
Now, I can use a VCA for this, but I didn't have one set up in my template. And it's really because it's just so easy to group my faders together temporarily. But if I find, let's say I'm lacking in some headroom, which I am at this moment, I can just go ahead and grab all my main faders, all my vocal buses, my background vocal buses, and then this music bus, and I can pull them all down to get some extra headroom, and everything will still be in relative to the mix. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these down about 3-4 dBs just so I can have a little extra headroom.
Why are you being so distant? You say it's not my fault, I know, but your eyes say something's wrong. What can I do? I really want to help you. Your feelings aren't so taboo. They don't.
Sounds good. And now I got my headroom back, so I don't have to worry about when I get to mastering. All right, so one more thing I want to do. I'm going to add this track spacer just to give me a little bit more clarity of my vocals amongst my instrumental. So I'm going to throw this in the mid side chain this to my vocal bus, just so when my vocals come in, kind of just gently pushes it out of the way. I don't want to affect the low end and I don't want to affect the top end. I just want the mids, and I don't want it affecting the sides. So I just want the middle. So I switch that to MS. And now I'm going to push this up a bit till I feel like the vocals are completely intelligible, even with the instrumental surrounding it.
Why are you being so distant? You say it's not my fault, I know, but your eyes say something's wrong.
Beautiful. So I just got a couple plugins here on my mix bus. Again, just taking care of some harshness. I got my C1 compressor here, just ever so slightly taking off some of the really harsh 4K area. So those sound like this.
Why are you being so distant? You say it's not my fault, I know, but your eyes say something's wrong.
Then I have a second instance doing more or less the same thing, but this is more in a shelf format, and just taking off a little bit of that top end.
You being so distant, you say it's.
Now these do tend to like dull out the mix a little bit, so I got an SSL EQ, just kind of reopening that top end ever so slightly.
Why are you being so distant? You say it's not my fault, I know, but your eyes is.
Then I just got a limiter, give me a little bit of limit in here.
Why are you being so distant?
That's giving me some nice gain. This I'm gonna use to kind of shape the bottom end of my mix.
Like you, ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go. I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me. Yeah. Let's fight for.
Yeah, I want to hear some more of this sub information.
Like you, boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me. You stay with me. Yeah. Let's fight for this.
Speaking of sub, let's beef up this bass a little bit. And we're gonna come back and do a little bit of EQing on the instrumental as well. Sounds amazing. Let's save that. Mix bus is sounding good. The bottom end is really sounding good. I want to make sure that I'm also running my entire mix through a TDR Nova. I just want to roll off the excess bottom end and the excess top end that I don't think we need, and just control some of the harshness in that 2K to 5K area as well. Beautiful. Now what I want to do is I want to bring in my master bus processing, and just going to drag those in. I actually want these to be all the way at the end of my chain, just so I'm not confusing myself. I know exactly where they are visually. Let's go with my limiter first. I'm going to bring up my levels meter so I can always see what's happening there. I'm just setting my crossover here for my low mids and my high mids. Whole point is on my lows, I don't want to hear anything other than the sub and bass information. And on my high mids, I don't want to hear anything except for just the mids and up. When you're getting your levels louder, don't be afraid to push it. Even if you're hearing distortion, just get to the level that you're trying to get to, and then work on the problems that present itself. So that's what I'm going to do now. When I get to the loudness that I want to get to, I'll adjust it so I'm not blowing your speakers, obviously, but you'll see the levels reflect on the meter here. So I like that level there. I am hearing some distortion in the bottom end. And I'm going to just do a little bit of EQing to fix that problem.
you stay, you stay, you stay, you stay, you stay.
So once I make my EQ adjustments, as you can see, I gained back a ton of headroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this standard clipper, soft clipper. I'm gonna use that just to push a little bit more into my limiter, just to get me that extra headroom that I've just earned. And I like to get like around 8.2 decibels of dynamic range for like things like hip hop and R&B. And that way I also know that, yes, it's loud. And if it does get turned down, guess what? My mix still has a lot of dynamics. It doesn't sound terrible. It just doesn't sound like one big flat squash record. I'll still have room for dynamics, if that makes sense. So I like to always kind of focus on that number, particularly just to when I go to all the streaming platforms. If I'm not going in at the level that they're asking, when they do turn it down, I still sound great at the end of the day.
Ooh, it feels like you don't want me anymore. It's just that you are being cold and shit, but I don't wanna close the door. Ooh, boy, you know I don't wanna go, and I know you're not gonna leave. You stay with me, you stay with me. Let's fight for our bliss, this love I can't miss. You stay with me, you stay with me. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you stay, you stay, you stay, you stay, you stay.
Beautiful. Well, that's it for the video. That's KIARA Taylor, You Stay. As soon as the song is out, I'll put a link so you guys can go and listen to it if it's not out by the time the video's out. But that's pretty much it. In a nutshell, another song mixed and mastered by yours truly. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And drop in the comments if you would like me to mix one of your songs on one of my next videos. Until next time, stay creative.